first of all, the proliferation of what can be found and also just the scope of the problem makes it even harder and more challenging, not just to find them, but to secure the content that's coming through them, because you're not dealing with just structured or unstructured content. You're dealing with a lot of different things.
Yeah, that's very right. I mean, discovery is one problem, but like securing it is in fact like a whole different ballgame. In the traditional world, you were looking at web apps, you were looking at apps, you were looking at, as you said, Dropbox or something, right? Now you're looking at agents, LLMs, MCPs, they all have context. There is prompt, there is natural language being looked at, right? There are two ways. It's very different in the sense that the kind of vulnerabilities these possess are something that the traditional world has not seen, like hallucination, prompt injection, context poisoning, memory poisoning. These are new terms. They didn't exist a couple of years back. There's a lot of learning. There's a lot of understanding of the kind of attacks that are happening or can happen with those AI assets being used. That's one part of the problem. The second part of the problem is, as you said, scope is much different and much larger now, because as these agents are being used by the organization, the kind of tasks they allow you to do are also at a much larger scope, meaning like what I do today in the day is probably 10, 100x much larger scope of things than what I was doing 3 years ago or 2 years ago, which means the attack surface has just expanded. I'm not doing 2 tasks in a day. I'm doing like maybe 50 because I'm using AI and it made my tasks faster. So scope of the problem is much larger. Yeah, it's a big risk, new problem and larger problem.